Hello, everybody. I am Gila and I am a mindset coach. So, today I'm going to talk about the importance of always acknowledging your feelings and emotions. According to Perry Noble, it is okay not to be okay, but it is not okay to stay that way. So, how long do you think will you allow yourself to not be okay? In the past couple of months, I got so preoccupied accepting small food orders in our kitchen. I love to cook. Our kitchen is like my art room, and the pots and pans are like my canvas. Our kitchen is where I usually pour out all of my emotions, the good and the bad ones. And cooking is my form of self expression. It gives me a sense of fulfillment, and cooking also helps me go back to being myself again. So, in the beginning of my cooking journey, I thought that I just love to cook. I didn't know that cooking can help me cope up with my emotions. When I'm happy, I cook. When I'm sad, I cook. So, the past months have been challenging for me. I was researching for curriculums that we can use for the next homeschool year. And at the same time, I also decided to focus on a specific niche for my coaching program. I found it hard to decide since I know that a lot of people are going to benefit from my coaching program. So I got stuck for a while. What do I really want? Who do I really want to help specifically? So I went back to cooking. It's a little bit frustrating for me because, this diversion is really taking a lot of time and energy from me. And yet I am not producing anything for my coaching program. But I really want to find the people who will benefit the most. So while contemplating, I was able to create recipes for taho, for ube jam, for sweet bagoong, for beef tapa. From trial and error to costing to packaging to free tasting. And now I'm already selling it. My husband thinks that I am being fickle minded. One day I focus on this, and then on another day, I will shift my focus onto something else. But what he doesn't know is that kitchen works help me cope up from stress, or it helps me when I'm thinking about something, or when I just want to be myself. This area of my life is my form of self-expression, and it is a huge bonus to earn from it. As they say, do what you love and the money will follow. I did, and I was able to earn a decent amount of money from it. After a couple of months of being my own mindset coach, I realized that I want to focus on helping introverts like me. I want to transform introverted women to progression, the women who got stuck for years procrastinating. I want to help them move forward in life with clearer directions towards their goals. I am sure that there are lots of introverts like me who are still in the process of looking for answers. Why do I feel stuck? What do I want? Why do I still go in circles? Why do I spiral down and start from scratch again and again and again? How do I move forward? Where do I begin? My friends, I know that this cycle is really exhausting. I've been there. I've procrastinated for years and I really didn't understand what was going on. So I started to look for answers because I don't want to get stuck anymore. Aside from it's really tiring, I don't want my kids to see me like this, someone who doesn't have any clear directions in life. I don't want them to do the same. So I started by acknowledging my emotions first. I stopped looking for validations from other people because I know that it's not going to help me. I learned to truly embrace who I am by accepting my entire being, from my flaws to my strength. And that is how I regained my self confidence and my self esteem. My life is still a work in progress, but now I can step up for myself and do what I really want in life. I am very proud to take small and big steps towards my goals. Goals that are aligned with my values and beliefs. Goals that I am very happy to achieve. Goals that didn't only change me, but will change the world for the better, one session at a time. Life can never be more exciting once you're able to gain back your sense of self. And being emotionally independent is one of the most liberating feelings. Now I am at peace being me. And through my coaching program, which I call Project I Can, I am able to help a lot of women pursue their life goals. A lot of women found their strength. I became better at what I do through it, and so did a lot of women in my circle. Now it's time to pay it forward. I want to encourage and help more introverted women to believe that achieving their goals is possible amidst the chaos in their minds. Remember to never invalidate how you feel. Celebrate the good ones and don't ignore the bad ones. Acknowledge it. Know that it is okay not to be okay, but don't stay that way. Keep in mind that you felt bad because of specific reasons, some of which are even kind of hard to explain, but still find ways to cope up and heal from it. I want you to know that change is possible and it will only happen the moment you decide to step up for yourself. Believe that change will happen through you, by you, and for you. Always remember that the world needs you.